What if you could get a peek inside a complete blueprint for someone's ambition? I mean, not just their goals, but the entire system they've designed to make it all happen. Well, today, we're going to decode a personal project that is exactly that. Let's get into it.
So just imagine for a second, you find a folder on a computer, and inside, it's not just random files. It is a meticulously organized blueprint for an entire year of someone's life. And this is way more than just a to-do list. It's this incredibly rare glimpse into the actual architecture of ambition.
Okay, so the system has this name that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, ExoCore 26. Now, an ExoCore is basically like an external brain, a system where you can offload all your thoughts. And as we're about to see, that is a perfect description. This is a practical framework for building a really ambitious future.
And this file directory? This is our map. Take a close look. Every single one of these folders, from new business ideas to skills they want to develop, is a piece of the puzzle. This isn't just some messy desktop, it is literally a visual map of ambition.
So, once we start digging into the files, the grand design becomes super clear. ExoCore 26 is essentially a personal operating system, but for the year 2026. It's designed to orchestrate everything, from launching new businesses to learning new skills. You got to think of it like a custom-built OS, not for a computer, but for a person's life.
So, what's actually in this blueprint, right? What kind of ambitions are so huge that they require a whole system like this to manage them? Let's get into the specifics of this 2026 plan.
Okay, so the creator's notes reveal this really powerful core vision. It's not just about, launching a few businesses to get some passive income. No, it's about doing all of that while systematically learning new skills and having it all guided by one single dynamic action plan. It's a totally holistic approach to growth.
And these plans are incredibly specific. I mean, the folder structure alone shows a whole portfolio of modern digital ventures. We're talking Android apps, ebooks, services built on top of AI, and even a multi-format YouTube strategy, covering everything from shorts to long-form content.
Now this is where it gets really, really clever. One of the planned YouTube channels is actually designed to document the creation of ExoCore 26 itself, so the process becomes the product. It's just a brilliant kind of meta strategy for creating content.
And look, this isn't just some creative pipe dream. The creator has already researched all these tools to forecast and track potential income. It just goes to show they're not just thinking like a creator, they're thinking like a CEO, right from day one.
Of course, an ambitious plan is one thing, but it's nothing without the right tools to actually execute it. So, what's powering the ExoCore 26 engine? Let's go ahead and open up the Creator's Toolbox.
What's really interesting here is how the Creator's Toolkit is split into two very distinct categories. On one side, you have all the cutting-edge AI assistants, and on the other, you have the traditional, rock-solid software we all know. This hybrid approach is absolutely key. It's all about balancing innovation with reliability.
The AI arsenal here is clearly built for speed and efficiency. You've got powerful language models for research and writing, you've got integrated assistants to automate tasks, and smart editing tools to just streamline the whole content creation process. This is a toolkit that's really designed for leverage.
And on the other side, you've got the dependable workhorses, right? You got note-taking apps for capturing ideas, version control for coding projects, and even a dedicated mobile device to stay connected. Now, this might not be the flashy part of the system, but it is the solid foundation that everything else is built on.
Okay, so we've seen the ambitious goals and the powerful tools, but how do they all connect? The real genius of ExoCore 26, I think, lies in its surprisingly simple workflow.
The whole process is really just a simple three-step loop. It all starts with capturing every single new idea into one dynamic file. But here's the crucial part. This isn't a list you're ever supposed to finish. It's a living document that's constantly evolving. From that file, specific items get pulled out and scheduled, and that's how ideas turn into concrete action.
This one line, found in the to-do file itself, is the system's core philosophy. To do is not done, ever. It's such a powerful shift in mindset, The goal isn't to just clear a list, it's to engage in this process of continuous evolution and improvement.
All right, so we've decoded the structure, the goals, and the workflow of EXO 26. So now if we step back, what does this whole intricate blueprint really teach us about building a future?
Well, I think 4 key principles really stand out. First up is structured ambition.
It shows you how to break down massive goals into a totally manageable system. Second, a hybrid toolkit, proving that the best approach often combines new AI with trusted software. Then there's dynamic planning, a great reminder that our plans should be living documents, not these rigid, unbreakable rules. And finally, meta creation, that genius idea of turning the journey itself into valuable content.
You see, ExoCore 26 is so much more than just a plan. It's a powerful statement about being intentional. It shows that our biggest ambitions don't have to just be dreams. They can actually be engineered. We've just explored one person's blueprint, so the only question left is, what's in yours?